Durant. Hell of a basketball player, but holy fuck is this man a roller coaster. And I don't just mean that because I would like to ride him. He asked for another trade, which means he's going to be playing on his 4th NBA team. There's a lot of different options on where he could go, and the experts are speculating. But I think we all know who the real expert is when it comes to stuff like this. NBA 2K simulations. We're putting KD on every single team to see which team he should be traded to. Kevin Durant, the Durantula. One of the greatest basketball players ever, but he's a bit of a weirdo. He just recently requested another trade, which means the Brooklyn experiment was a absolute disaster. So what did we do? Literally put him on every single team. Every team's got a piece of Kevin Durant now. We're gonna let 2K decide where Kevin Durant should play next season, because he'll probably ask for another trade after that. There are a few favorites that I think would be great for him. One of those teams actually being Philadelphia. He would have Joel Embiid and James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris. That'd be a great core to build around. I think the Celtics would be really interesting. They'd have to probably build a package around Marcus Smart. He probably wouldn't be on the team, but you got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, KD. They'd be able to score 1,000,000 points. The Clippers are really interesting. Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, John freaking Wall now. But there's two teams that I like the most for KD to go to. One of those would be the Memphis Grizzlies. You'd have Kevin Durant, Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr. I mean, this team would be loaded for years to come. And then I also like the Dallas Mavericks. Think about Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic, Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, that team is freaking firepower all over the place. Now I'll mention one more team that I think could be a dark horse. The Atlanta Hawks obviously have Trae Young, and they just added DeJounte Murray in a blockbuster trade. Now imagine if they added Kevin Durant to that squad. I think that immediately becomes one of the best teams in the East. But what do I know? That's why we're going to simulate. In the power rankings to begin, the top teams are actually the Clippers and the Lakers. And I want the Lakers to be good. Kevin Durant and LeBron James would be great together, but I'm not sure how the logistics of this would work. Ooh, that's awkward. Golden State's in 3rd. Not like we've ever seen that before. Imagine if Brooklyn trolled KD and just sent his ass back to Oklahoma City. I don't know who's gonna win though, but we're gonna freaking see. Probably gonna be the Pelicans. 2K loves to give this dude fellatio. Now we're gonna simulate to the All-Star break and see how it all shakes out. Boom, okay, we're at All-Star Weekend, and the All-Star list is littered with Kevin Durant. Certainly the highest scoring KD is actually the Indiana Pacers version of him. He's averaging 28 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Right below them, though, the Milwaukee Bucks version of Kevin Durant, averaging 27 a game. The fucking Orlando Magic Kevin Durant averaging 27. Paolo Banchero's dumbass actually thinks they're gonna get him. In terms of how teams are doing in the standings, in the Eastern Conference, the 76ers, Hawks, and Cavs are 1, 2, and 3. And I had a feeling that the Hawks were going to be good, man. DeJounte Murray's currently averaging a cool 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. That's super solid. Let's see what Trae Young's averaging. Trae Young is averaging 24 points a game and 7 rebounds. Obviously, Kevin Durant is going to be averaging a high amount of points per game. 26 points a game, 6 rebounds, and almost 5 assists. That is a dominant big 3. And this is an extreme shocker to me, but the Utah Jazz are actually first in the West. Wasn't expecting that out of these guys at all. Kevin Durant on this team's only averaging 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Got a lot of scoring options, though, between Conley, Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Jordan Clarkson. This could be an underrated spot for him to actually go to. I think it's funny how even 2K gives the Lakers no respect. They currently fucking suck. They're 24 and 34. KD's barely averaging 20 points a game at 21.6. LeBron's averaging under 20 at 19 a game. This should be really fucking interesting. The three-point contest has 4 Kevin Durants in it. Ooh, these guys are about to get in a pussy fight. And the Magic version of KD got 36. Let's see what the highest scoring Kevin Durant in the Pacers version is gonna do. He made all the shots in his first track, but I gotta be honest with you, if there was a list of teams that KD's gonna go to, the fucking Pacers would probably be dead fucking last. Only finishes with 26. Of course, Luka Doncic ends up winning the damn thing, though. Of course, there's no Kevin Durant in the fucking dunk contest. It's time to sim to the end of the season. But while we simulate, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. So close to 20,000 subs blows my mind. If you haven't already, hit the sub button and yourself into a $50 giveaway, but also hit the like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 200 likes. You guys have been killing it, but let's get back to it. Okay, so 2K saying that Luka Doncic would win the MVP. 6th man of the year actually goes to Trae Young. This is fucking weird. So they're saying that Trae Young's going to come off the bench if Kevin Durant goes to Atlanta. I can't see that happening considering they're paying him like $250 million. But hey, that's why we do the simulations, man. All-NBA first team, the Kevin Durant of the Indiana Pacers actually is the only one that makes it. And then the Kevin Durant of the Portland Trail Blazers makes All-NBA second team. And then our All-NBA third team, you got the Spurs Kevin Durant and the Bucks Kevin Durant. Doncic, Curry, and Beal were 1, 2, and 3 in the league in scoring, but we're focused on KD. The high scoring KD did still end up being Indiana Pacers version at 27.3. Okay, the Orlando Magic version right behind him at 27.2. The Spurs version at 27. Oklahoma City version at 27. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing here is that all the shitty teams where Kevin Durant would be the only good scorer is who he scored the most points for. The Pacers version of Kevin Durant also averaged the most rebounds out of all of them at 8 a game. And then the LA Clippers version of KD averaged the most assists a game out of all the Kevin Durants at 5.6. The Philadelphia 76ers and the Clippers still finished 1 1 and 2 in the power rankings, with the Clippers getting the 1 seed in the West, and then the Philadelphia 76ers getting the 1 seed in the East. Sixers finished with a record of 57 and 25, Hawks 56 and 26. The Cleveland Cavaliers finished got the 3 seed. That's shocking. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Kevin Durant, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Kevin Love. Maybe he needs to go to Cleveland. The Orlando Magic finished with a record of 16 and 66, so I guess that is the last team that he should be going to. There were some shocking omissions, guys, as teams like the Golden State Warriors did not make the playoffs. They finished at a record of 36 and 46. Could you imagine the shitstorm that it would be if KD actually decided to go back to freaking Golden State? The Lakers didn't make the playoffs, 33 and 49. The Rockets, 16 and 66, still one of the worst teams in the NBA. That's no surprise. But the thing that I'm most proud of is that the Dallas Mavericks did end up finishing second. They're probably my favorite for Kevin Durant to go to. I just think him and Luka would be very cool to see, that duo. Kevin Durant also went to college at the University of Texas, so he's got some Texas ties right there. But this KD averaged 23.6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.1 blocks a game. So getting it done on the defensive end as well. But that does bring us into the NBA playoffs now. I'm probably going to simulate the first round, and then we'll see how the rest of this shit goes. Boom. Okay, we simulated, and here we are. The second round, we're gonna have the Clippers taking on Denver, Memphis taking on Phoenix, Philly taking on Milwaukee, and Atlanta taking on Chicago. Phoenix is interesting to me because, yes, on paper it sounds like it would work. You got KD, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, but first of all, they probably have to trade DeAndre Ayton and Mikal Bridges maybe to even get Kevin Durant, so that kind of depletes the big and their lineup. And Chris Paul's old. Devin Booker, I don't really know if he's good. Denver taking on the Clippers. That's going to be interesting. You got Jamal Murray coming back from injury, Michael Porter coming back. Then obviously you got Kevin Durant and Nikola Jokic, dude. The Hawks are for sure still my favorite to come out of the East if he goes there. Okay, though, we simulated a little bit more, and Memphis is up 3-0 on Phoenix. Once again, the Suns are absolutely choking this shit away, and guys, I really think that Kevin Durant and Ja Morant would be fucking dominant. DeAndre Ayton being guarded by Ja Morant down in the paint. Nice post spin into a dunk. That was beautiful. But it didn't end up mattering. Memphis won 135-113. Kevin Durant of the Grizzlies finished the game with 36 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Ja Morant had 25, 4, and 12. Dylan Brooks filling up the stat sheet with 27 points. Atlanta's up 3-2 on Chicago. Still really weird to me they don't have Trae Young in the starting lineup. But again, this is NBA 2K simulation, not mine. Here you go, though. Kevin Durant being guarded by Kevin Durant. Time running down on the shot clock. Nice crossover, mid-range jumper. Ooh, man, that shit was silky smooth. He just beat himself. Atlanta ends up winning the game in the series in 6. The Kevin Durant of the Bulls had 30 points, so he put up a great fight, but it didn't matter because the Kevin Durant of the Atlanta Hawks had 33.6 rebounds and 3 assists on 14 for 21 shooting. Trae Young had 22. DeJounte Murray 21, 6, and 11. That's just a dominant big 3. Ooh, Denver's up 3-2 on the Clippers. Are the Clippers going to find another way to underachieve in the fucking playoffs like every single year? Nah, looks like the Clippers are able to pull that one out, which means we're going to be going to a game 7. Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard would be pretty fucking good, but I think I'd definitely take the duo of Jokic and Durant over that. Imagine Jokic getting the rebound and then bringing the ball down the court and throwing a lob to KD. Kevin Durant has the ball. He's going to shoot a contested 3. That's up. No good. The other Kevin Durant comes down, shoots a wide open 3, and he makes it. It's simple basketball. Shoot open shots, bitches. We are late into the 4th quarter now, though, and Denver is up 11 with a minute to go. If the Clips want any chance in this, they're going to have a fucking miracle. Kevin Durant going in. He does score. It's just not going to be enough, though. Denver's going to win this game 7 in LA. Once again, the Clippers do find another way to fucking underachieve. Jamal Murray had 24 points for the Nuggets. Kevin Durant had 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Where in the fuck is Nikola Jokic at? Okay, he had 9 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. So they're saying Kevin Durant's going to bring a little bit away from his effectiveness. Philly and Milwaukee are also in a game 7. Ooh, and the Bucks were eliminated. Philly wins it in that game 7. Kevin Durant had 36.7 rebounds and 9 assists. James Harden 31, 7, and 12. Joel Embiid 29, 11, and 6. You would not want to fuck with these two. We will have Denver taking on Memphis and Atlanta taking on Philly. The leading active scorer left in these playoffs is the Kevin Durant on the Atlanta Hawks, actually, and then there's a lot of Kevin Durant's right behind him. Oh man, poor Damian Lillard. Just realized even with Kevin Durant, he still got eliminated in the first round. Hey, though, Atlanta's up 3-1 on Philly in the East Finals. I thought Atlanta was going to be good, but I didn't expect them to be dominating the series like this. And holy moly, Philly's made a little bit of a comeback. They're only down 1 point now. Time running down on the shot clock. Let's see who's going to take the last shot for this team. Will it be Trae Young? Oh my goodness. It's going to be Clint Capella. He's going up. He dunks it. Oh my God, it's a 3-point game. Philly takes a timeout. Philly still has time to get a shot, though, especially since they're going to advance the ball to half court. Their playoff lives and championship aspirations are on the line right here. Let's see what happens. Kevin Durant gets the ball in the corner. He's going to shoot it over himself. Heavily contested. He misses. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Oh my goodness, it's devastating. The Atlanta Hawks will end up advancing to the freaking finals, dude. I admit, I'm pretty proud of this prediction. I was riding with the Hawks all the way, but Bojan Bogdanovic actually led them in scoring this game at 29. DeJounte Murray 18, Kevin Durant 18. Where's Trae Young at? Whoa, only 11 points and 8 assists, playing more of a true PG role. God, he shot 3 for 14, typical Trae Young fashion. But none of that matters because they are in the NBA Finals now. And it's looking like Memphis may be their dance partners. They're up 3-2. Let's go in here and see if the Denver Nuggets have anything to say about that. It is in Memphis, though, so two things are guaranteed. You're going to see a bunch of naked bitches with fat asses and Ja Morant acting like he's from the hood. Yeah, Kevin Durant, Ja Morant, and the Memphis Grizzlies whooped the fuck out of that trick. The Grizzlies end up winning by a lot. It means they will be advancing to the NBA Finals. Kevin Durant of the Memphis Grizzlies had 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Ja Morant had 26 and 12. Jaren Jackson, 25 points. Holy moly. This NBA Finals is going to be absolutely electric. I really believe that these two teams actually would be great destinations for Kevin Durant to go to. You can't go wrong. They're both young teams, young cores, man, that he would be the piece that puts them over the top to win a chip. But let's see how this goes. We're going to simulate it game by game as we always do. The first game is going to go to Atlanta. Second game goes to Memphis. Third game goes to Memphis. Fourth game goes to Atlanta. Fifth game goes to Atlanta. Atlanta's up 3-2. Let's see how this one plays out, man. Memphis has their back against the wall. Atlanta has a chance to bring their first title in franchise history. Okay, we're jumping into the fourth quarter now, and things are interesting. Atlanta's up by 14 points with 2 minutes to go. Morant driving in, passes it to him, gets it back, shoots a mid-range jumper, but he misses. Steven Adams goes up, gets the layup. That three-headed dragon they got with DeJounte Murray, KD, and Trae Young is just going to be a lot to handle for NBA teams. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was proven in this game. Atlanta's going to end up winning by about 10. Trae Young, Kevin Durant, and DeJounte Murray end up winning their first NBA title together. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been decided. This is the team that Kevin Durant should go to, man. KD ends up winning Finals MVP, deservedly so. In this game with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, but DeJounte Murray had 25, 7, and 10. Just a great showing from all three of them. Trae Young, 21 and 10. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we have saw all that we need to see. Kevin Durant needs to go to the Atlanta Hawks if he wants to win another championship and be the snake that he is. I would be happy with that because I'm a Trae Young fan, but that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, most importantly, turn on post notifications. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.